Okay. All right. These are some of your familiar books, right? I picked Super Danny, The Toy Box, The Sea, or Packing My Bag. Which two do you want to read today? Packing My Bag and what? Super Danny. Yeah. Which one do you want to do first? All right. Read the title.
Packing my bag. Packing my bag. I put my sandwich into my bag.
Can you try to read that with your eyes today? You can get your finger out if you need it. You can put your hands on the page. You can put your hands on the page. Just don't use your finger unless you need it, okay?
Okay. I put my apple into my bag. I put my drink into my bag. I put my hat into my bag. I put my book into my bag. I put my picture into my bag. I put my spider into my bag.
Can you put your finger under that word and look at that first letter and think about what you just read?
For my teacher.
Very good. How do you think you did on that one?
Good.
Good. And I saw you were thinking really hard, weren't you, about that word for? All right.
Super Danny.
You're doing some great things, kiddo.
I am Danny. I go and get my red sock. I go and get my red goggles. I go and get my black belt. I go and get my black belt. I go and get my red cape. I am Super Danny.
You like that book, don't you? I think you did a wonderful job on that after you haven't had some of them for a while. You ready for your book that we read yesterday? What did we read about yesterday?
The baby owls.
Baby owls. And what was the problem in the story? At night, and they were up in their tree.
They were hungry.
They were hungry, right. Can they fly yet?
No.
So who had to go get their food?
Mother bird.
Mother
Owl.
Mother owl. What'd she find for them to eat?
A moth.
Yes, very good. All right, are you ready to try this? Look at the words carefully while you're reading, and you can fix it. You're a good reader.
The baby owls. The baby owls. Down on the farm, the cow are asleep. The pigs are asleep. The dogs are asleep. Up in the tree, the owls are not asleep. Wait. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Mother owl is going looking for moths. Mother owl sees a baby. Wait.
Start again.
Mother owl sees a big moth. Here comes Mother owl. Mother owl comes to the tree. The big moth is for the baby owls. Hoot, 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 hoot. Down on the farm, the cows are asleep. The pigs are asleep. The dogs are asleep. Up on the tree, the baby owls are asleep too.
How'd you do?
Good.
Great. You know, I saw you did some really wonderful things. I'm going to take you back to one page. After you read this, can you read that to me?
Are not asleep.
Then we read this. And then when you turn the page, do you remember something you might have not noticed?
What?
You went to this page.
Oh.
That's okay. Do you think you could read that for me, though?
Yeah.
I know you can. Try that for me.
The baby owls are hungry.
Now read that.
Mother owl is looking for moth.
Now, I knew you could read that. You just went to that page first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good job. I loved when you were reading page 7. That page, you said going first, didn't you? What made you go back and change that to looking, which is right?
I looked at the word.
Okay, what part of the word did you look at to know it wasn't going?
I looked at the L.
Yes, and then I saw you get your mouth ready, and that's exactly one of those skills that you look at. It made sense, but you knew it didn't look right, right? Good job. Come over here to the board, or the whiteboard over here.
I had to do it again.
I need you to pull down all the letters that if it has any slanted line. Slanted.
Oh.
I tricked you today. Uh-huh.
Some more.
Good job. So what's this letter?
B,
What's this letter?
D, T, H.
Very good. And they all have a straight line, don't they? Show me the letter that starts your last name. What is that letter?
K.
Very good. You did a good job today, and you were fast. Come on over. All right. We read about the baby owl.
There's a book right there.
I know that's going to be your new book today. What do you think?
What?
Don't you think that'll be a good book about chickens and a fox? But we're going to get to that in just a minute. Right now, I want to do something with you. And
There's
it's
some
right here.
rocks in my shoe.
I'm going to... We'll take it out when we're all finished, all right? Okay. I'm going to give you a letter, and we're going to spell the word down, okay? What's the letter?
D.
Put it on the table. What's the next letter?
O.
Put that down. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Can I put it on the whiteboard?
Sure you can. Okay. What's this letter?
W.
Mm-hmm. What's this letter?
R. N.
Very good. Now can you run your finger under there and say the word?
Down.
Very good. Looking good. And you had that in your book, didn't you? That you just read about the owls? Remember? Okay. Good job.
What's that other jar?
What's what? That's somebody else's. All right, you ready to do some writing? I am too. You read about some baby owls. Tell me one thing that you want to write in a sentence about something you read in the book about the baby owls or anything that happened in the book. What was one thing that you remember that happened in the book?
Can I do Danny?
Would you rather write about Danny? Okay, that's fine.
Hmm.
Tell me something that happened in Super Danny.